reaction to King's resignation. What did you think when you saw the news?
I was sad for the agency. I'm sad for the American people. I had the honor to work with Michelle King and a lot of other really dedicated senior executive service people at an agency that's actually facing the largest number of employees. Largest number of customers they've ever served with fewer employees than they've had in 50 years. So Michelle King is an outstanding public servant. Totally beyond reproach, never partisan, always professional. And I think it says a lot about the disregard of the law and disregard of people's personal identifying information that this new Doge crowd has, that Michelle would have the integrity to say, look, I'm out of here. I'm not going to be an accomplice in committing these crimes.
Elon Musk has claimed that SSA is rife with fraud, suggesting that benefits are being paid to dead people, that millions and millions of dollars are going to waste. You're laughing, but that is a concern that a lot of Americans have. Is it not? Is it a laughing matter?
Well, yeah. He has no idea what he's talking about. There is not like a zombie apocalypse of people, cadavers running around with Social Security checks coming out of their pockets. On the contrary, what's more common that happens is, it's a big agency, so yes, there are outliers. It's 72.5 million people. Sometimes really desperate people will try to hide the fact that grandma died so they get a couple more checks. But more often, because of the checks we have in place, where we interrupt payments of people over a certain age, especially if they stop receiving Medicare benefits, we're more commonly more usual is that we have to restore benefits when we erroneously cut them off when somebody moves out of country or something. But no, Elon Musk, the co-presidents keep throwing stuff out on Twitter and that they can never back up. Ask Elon Musk. Show me the 12 people that are 150 years old. He can't. Show me the 200 million that are still receiving checks. He can't. These 19-year-old nitwits from Doge that are violating the law and plucking people's, personal identifying information, they don't know what they're looking at because, the IT system that those dedicated employees have kept cranking out the checks, even during COVID, are very old, and they have an expertise. But now Donald Trump, what the biggest threat is to Social Security is that the co-presidents are going to drive out another 10,000 people from an agency that's already buckling under 50-year low in staffing and all-time high in customers.
I just want to be
3 years, they had the worst attrition in the federal government.
I just want to be as precise as possible on something. Do you have any evidence that these folks working at Doge have plucked, as you say, Americans' personal information, or are you speculating on that?
I'm not speculating. I've talked to a number of people inside the agency, and I have no doubt that the recent retirements were because of people wanting to do something improper with personal identifying information. You have to, I can understand, as President Biden's Commissioner of Social Security, that the dedicated employees at Social Security consider it their sacred duty to protect people's personal identifying information. It is a fireable offense if an employee goes through and browses to see, what their brother-in-law might have made in the course of his life or those things. It's a fireable offense, and oftentimes it's something that is referable to the Inspector General for criminal prosecution. But now we can't do that because the co-presidents whacked all of the inspector generals whose job it is to police against waste, fraud, and abuse. So there is abuse going on, and it's all been committed by the 19-year-old nitwits at Doge who are empowered by the co-presidents Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
Martin O'Malley, we have to leave the conversation there. Appreciate you joining us and sharing your point of view.
Sure, thank you.